Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Episode 8, picking up where we left off in Deep Jungle. So we arrived in the jungle after being briefly split up from Donald and Goofy, and we came across Tarzan, who claimed that Riku and Kairi were here, but turned out that that was kind of a miscommunication on account of his gorilla. Gorilla-ese? Is that how you... I don't know. He's speaking gorilla, we couldn't understand him. Anyway, we tried to then meet the gorillas because Clayton was very interested in seeing them, only to have it blow up in our faces when Clayton tried to shoot one of them. So now he's run off Clayton into the jungle, and when we last left him, we heard him shoot something. So we haven't left the tent yet, so let's find out what exactly is going on out here.
Heartless!
Yep, and here they are, finally, the Heartless. So yeah, we went through the whole first episode without seeing these guys, but now they've invaded and they're monkeys. Monkey Heartless. Crazy Monkey Heartless. So this actually begins a small section of the game, well, not the game, the level, that isn't clearly explained. So wait till this fades out, and we're going to get a gift from, yeah, we're going to get Protect You. Yeah, the monkeys, or the gorillas, give us gummy pieces. So the game doesn't tell you exactly what you have to do right now, but what you need to do is go around to a bunch of areas in the level and save the gorillas. However, it doesn't tell you which ones you're supposed to go to, how many there are, and what you got to do when you're done. So you just have to keep going from room to room and clearing it all out of the Heartless. So this is the second room here in the bamboo thicket, and I should probably heal because I really don't want to die. I'm trying to go through the whole game without dying and hitting the continue screen, which would be a miracle if we could do that. Always struggle with that on Prime Mode. Again, I'm level 19, but that doesn't guarantee anything. Also, we're getting closer to where I would have been level 19, so hard to really differentiate what I would have been doing to what I am doing. Get Fire G, and we're going to keep moving forward. We're going to head to the cliff. Now, technically, I could have gone up and then gone backwards. There's a whole bunch of ways that you can do this, and you just got to fight off these types of Heartless. It's just the monkeys. That's nothing too fancy. I like the Monkey Heartless. They're a cool design. Kind of weird. They're easy to beat. There's also girl Heartless monkeys, but I don't think we see them yet. They steal your money, which is annoying, and that'll be the next one. And we're going to save another gorilla. Let's see what he gives me. Something pointless. Area G. Thank you for nothing. And now we're going to make our way back. So this is, again, something I mentioned back, I think, when we were in Traverse Town, how to get back. I'm not going to fight these guys again because you don't get anything the second time. So when I mentioned when we were in Traverse Town to get the game to continue when we first started, and you had to go talk to Sid, and the game didn't make that abundantly clear. This is another example of that, where the game wasn't being totally clear as to what to do, and this could stump a few people into not knowing what you need to do. So I'm not going to climb up the vines. I want to get done with this a little quicker. So I'm going to head over here and take the little shortcut. So yeah, this wasn't exactly spelled out. And don't get me wrong, I'm not asking for the game to hold my hand and tell me exactly what to do, but the game didn't really tell me what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, if I just walked out there, I just thought I saved one gorilla. I don't know, I got to go to all these different areas and clear them out. I mean, maybe I'll fight a few of them, but I won't finish, like, clearing out an entire room because the game didn't really make that abundantly clear. But again, I guess you're just supposed to come to the conclusion that you need to fight them all. So yeah, you'll come to each room, you'll notice that some rooms have them, some rooms don't. But like, again, we went into the other room and they spawned again, so you might not think, oh, maybe that's not doing anything. Maybe I'm just killing off the Heartless like I was in all the other rooms. Because we've gone through a bunch of worlds now where we've gone through areas where we fight all the Heartless and nothing happens. So I don't know why the rules would change all of a sudden. So yeah, this is the next one. Give me something pointless. Area G, thank you again for nothing. And the last one is up here in the treehouse. So yeah, those are the areas. You got to go to the bamboo thicket, the cliffs, the treetops here, outside of the tent, and the treehouse. And I believe I can get around here a little faster if I just go towards the window here. Yeah, there we go. And you just slide in here. Donald and Tarzan are going to have a little bit of trouble getting in here because I don't think they can jump through the window. Now watch, as soon as I turn around, they'll be in the room. Yep, because... why do I, I'm just not going to say anything anymore because so far on this Let's Play, I've said a lot of things and then immediately whatever I said can't happen, happens. And I look incredibly stupid. So, just going to, I'm going to shut up. It's going to be a silent Let's Play. Silent Let's Play. I'm just going to not talk anymore. I'm going to heal myself before I die. See, like I said, this is getting kind of close to me dying. Shell G, and that's it. That's the last one. So once we do all that, we now have to head back to the tent. And to do that, I'm going to take the shortcut I didn't show off in the last part. So yeah, technically what I could have done is I could have taken up the tree trunk first, gone to this thing, and if I wanted to make it easier on myself, I could have jumped over here, because when you jump this way, you land in the cliffs. And then I could have fought these guys, made my way through the bamboo thicket, and then got back to the tent. And then gone up the vines. which meant I could have just gone in a sort of clockwise circle, I guess. Well, I'm thinking of it like if it's spread out in a circle, but you get what I'm saying. Like, I could have gone in an order, so I'm going to quickly get in the tent. And when you get in the tent, nothing happens. Like, there's no cutscene. You can talk to Jane, but I think she's going to say the same thing. I do hope Mr. Clayton is safe. I think she would have said that even if I'd spoken to her before. Now, before we go out, because we're going to have a boss fight, I want to make sure we have some things equipped, because I actually haven't been equipping anything since I kind of got to level 19. So I'm going to put Ifrit's Horn on Sora. That raises up AP and my defense. I'm not going to do anything to my buddies because they're going to die anyway. And I think here we can re-equip Slapshot. I still got 2 points. I could add the tech boost. I'm not going to because we're going to get a bunch of moves soon. I haven't really mentioned this because we haven't had a Disney party member yet, but in regards to the ones that guest in when we visit worlds, you don't really have to do anything with their abilities. They do gain AP, but they learn sort of just standard moves like, again, second wind, second chance, berserk, things that just increase their power. It's nothing crazy like cool moves like this thing, ASP bite and healing herb. Those are moves that are exclusive to Tarzan, but you don't get a whole lot of those, so it's not really necessary to go inside the abilities menu and upgrade that stuff. I'm going to go to Donald. He hasn't learned anything. Goofy still hasn't gotten enough to learn Tornado because we haven't really been leveling up. And I think I might need to throw another potion in here just to be on the safe side. I think I'll do a high potion just to be on the safe side because I don't want to die. I really don't want to die. So now we're going to exit the tent. Gunshots to the west. Or the east. I don't know. So yeah, we got to go this way. And we're going to get a little bit of a... This isn't really a boss. It's sort of a mini boss. So yes, now we have to fight Sabor. And he's got a little bit more health. I think double the amount of health that he had. This is why I made sure I was equipped properly, because he can be a little tricky, and I was kind of getting killed by the monkeys, so I don't really want to take the chance. Actually, I'm blowing through this fight incredibly easy. Done. Defense went up, and I learned Combo Plus. Love Combo Plus. That extends Sora's combo by one move on the ground. And defense is always awesome to increase, because we're about to fight an even harder boss in a little bit that may be trickier. And down he goes with his eyes wide open. We obtained White Fang. I don't know why, but Jane's face in that scene always freaks me out. It's very unsettling. Oh, cool. We haven't seen these guys yet. So these are white mushrooms. Tarzan, get out of the... Oh, God, Tarzan. Jeez. Flip the camera. Okay. Nope. Oh, I just want to get a good view of the guy. Anyway, yeah, this is a white mushroom. These guys, if you haven't noticed, look like they're having seizures and flipping out. To kill these guys, you have to use magic. You can only use magic. If I hit him, watch what happens. He's going to get mad at me, and he's going to disappear. There he goes. Alright, so if you want to fight these guys, and it's a little hard to do that right now because we only have 2 magic spells, and if he doesn't do the options, we can't do it. So he keeps doing these things. So he just saw the light go over his head, he just went down on the ground. That means he needs the opposite of the spell he's doing, or I think it's yeah, so it's basically not the opposite. That's the other guys. I forget which game I'm playing in the series. So yeah, you got to do the thing he's doing. So he's cold, so you're going to hit him with fire. That's he's happy now. I did the right thing. If you hit him with 3 of the same spells, there's a chance that you can get a special synthesized ability that you need to use later in the game to get some of the more advanced weapons. So he's cold again. I'm going to hit him with fire. You only have like a small window to do this, so you got to be paying attention and get ready to do it. He's cold again. Boom. So I got 10 tech points there. Again, that's one of the easy tricks. If you have the tech boost up, you can get it. So we got this big thing now. Fire arts. Yeah, so because I hit him with all 3 fires, I got fire arts. And at one point in the game to get... I think it's one of Goofy's shields in the synthesis shop. You need 1 art from every element. So you need fire, water, lightning. I think there's gravity. It's the other spells that you'll get as the game goes on. Hey, where's Jane? What's wrong, Tarzan? Something coming. Jane, danger. Jane, near treehouse. Sounds like trouble. Let's go. Don't know how he knows that she's near the treehouse, but I guess he used the Force or... Oh, no, wait, I forgot. Disney didn't own Star Wars back then. So yeah, now we got to make it back to the tree. Nope, sorry, don't climb up the pole. So we got to make it back up to the treetops. And again, this is where the shortcuts come in handy, because otherwise you'd have to keep doing the stupid vine thing over and over again. So it's great to just jump on the hippos, move along this path, and just get up there instantly. Because as soon as you get up there, boom, you're right in the vicinity of the treetops. And you don't got to do the jumping on the vines. You don't have to worry about falling, or if the game just decides not to. Oh man, I knew it. I knew I couldn't get through this entire level without falling off that thing once. I just knew it wasn't gonna happen, and I waited too long. This guy dipped down, so to jump, I knew that was gonna happen. I just knew it, you know. So I'm gonna try to angle myself a little better. Come on, oh dang it, come on, Sora. I'm telling you, I think we have to do another what? 1, 2. I think 3 more worlds. Technically 2. 2 more worlds that we actually have to do that are really going to be awkward with the jumping mechanics. But after that, we're going to get something that's going to make it a hell of a lot easier, trust me. So yeah, climb up the pole, and boom, we skip all the vines. I love this. I love this trick. When I first discovered this, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I was like, oh, nice. And see, this is what I'm talking about, why I love Kingdom Hearts. Because every time I played the game, I always found something new. So like the first time I played the game, I kept doing the vines, and then I found that. So Jane and Turk have been kidnapped. So this is actually another area. The big black fruit looks suspicious. Okay, yeah, and there's the thing we have to hit. So we have to destroy this fruit to end this little section. But what you can do here, and because the monkeys give you 4 points of experience, this is another good spot to sort of farm levels for a bit. I'm not going to do that because I feel like we're already at a decent spot. We're at level 20. Also, I forgot to equip Combo Plus. Remind me to do that after this fight. Yeah, so you can fight all of the Heartless here, but they'll just keep respawning. So again, this is an endless room where they'll keep showing up. So if you want, you can keep fighting them over and over again. So if you're not really ready, if the Sabor fight was giving you trouble and you're kind of worried that maybe you're not going to be good for the final boss here, you might want to stop here a little bit and just fight a few guys before one of you guys levels up again. It's a good idea, but because I feel like we're already at a decent level, I'm going to just try to target the fruit. Yep, there we go. I'm just going to kill this guy real fast and then just go to town on the fruit. I say go to town on these things way too much. Try to come up with a more clever way to say just wail on it. Yeah, so I'm just going to keep hitting it. Yeah, you can't see how much health it has, but yep, that's it. Once it makes the little funny jingle, you're done. Clayton came to the tent, and that's the last thing I remember. Clayton? Gorillas trapped. Turk ran. We must help the gorillas. So yeah, that's basically it now. You can go fight Clayton in the final area, and the easiest way to do that is not to go that way, because that's the wrong way, is to go back to the treetop. So what you want to do is you want to go back to where we've been going up here, to the treehouse. Not the treetop, said it wrong. And you want to jump over here. So if you want to go get to him immediately, he's in the cliffs. And to do that, we can just drop down here. So if we drop down over here, we'll immediately be in the boss fight. So I was gonna pause the game and grab my abilities, but see, apparently there's some stupid Heartless in the area and I can't do it. So just, yeah, there we go. I'm gonna equip, I should be able to equip Combo Plus. So yeah, extends your ground combo attack by 1 step. So this is gonna be helpful. I got my potions. Thankfully, I didn't have to use it during the Sabor fight, which went pretty easy. This next fight is a challenge, and this is where I got stuck a lot when I first played Kingdom Hearts because I wasn't the appropriate level. But yeah, we'll fall right into the cutscene.
Clayton?
Not Clayton. Not Clayton.
So yeah, this is a very tough fight, trust me. This is a long fight. Not really long fight, but it's a very difficult fight. It's a pain. It's hard. It's very, very difficult to get through this. And it's over. No, I'm kidding. This actually is a 2-part fight that has an annoying second half here with this thing that shows up. So yes, Clayton is on, we don't see it, although I think in the original version you could see like a blur effect on it, but the HD version cleared that up. So Clayton is on a stealth sneak, which is an enemy we won't see for a very long time in the game. If you keep attacking him, or the thing he's on, eventually it will come out and the colors will show what it looks like. And hopefully in another hit or two. Yep, so it's a giant chameleon. He's on a giant chameleon, or he's on a mutated Liz from the Magic School Bus. One or the other. Pick your choice of reference there. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. If I get, see, that's why I can't, like, I know what you're thinking, I wasn't in the red, so why was I worried? I should have been able to do it. Nope, trust me, this thing will hit you, and it will kill me. So if you fight him enough, he'll throw Clayton off, and now Clayton is on the floor. All you have to do is beat Clayton. You don't have to beat the stealth sneak. You do get the experience, though, which I don't really need, but Clayton is pretty easy on his own. It's the stealth sneak that's annoying, because you see that move that he's throwing around out there? I'm going to heal real fast. Hopefully I don't get hit with one of the eyeball things. Again, it's always scary when you do potions in this game. Trust me. So I don't want to risk fighting the stealth sneak. Just fight Clayton. He's easy enough by himself. So you get him in a corner, and boom, there it goes. He gets 240 points of experience. You don't need to beat the stealth sneak. You can if you want. I just wanted to get the hell out of that fight before I died. That fight can be incredibly challenging if you're not the correct level, if you don't have potions. It's a tough one. And the best reward for completing it, we learned Cure. Thank God. Needed that.
Huh? Whoa!
Tarzan home.
So yeah, even though we beat Clayton, there's still a little bit more we gotta do before we're done. So we go into the waterfall cave here. There's a couple of chests. This area is a kind of a platforming zone where you just have to jump a lot. Again, annoying because Sora's jumping sucks at this point, but I should be able to make it through this without any problems. I remember, fun story here, back in the day, the long ago days, when AOL was still a thing. AOL had a gaming forum, if you can believe that. It's before more puppies. I'll be sure to hold on to that for a second. Good. Back in the day, AOL had a gaming forum, and Kingdom Hearts was on said forum. And I remember one summer sitting there for a couple of hours and researching and reading some of the forum threads, and there was a couple of people that needed help getting through some areas, and this was one of them. I believe it was a girl that was asking that she needed help trying to figure out how to get up here because she couldn't find the exit. It's not that difficult, but the best thing I can tell you to do is just keep trying to go for the next platform, the next higher up platform. So if you see a higher ledge and if you see these vines, that's a good sign you're heading in the right direction. But again, Sora's jump is really limited here. He's like barely making these jumps. And once you get up here, you'll come to this little path, and that's it. And you'll go to question mark, question mark, question mark.
This is your home? But that means... Huh?
Ooh. Oh.
The waterfalls. They're echoing all the way here.
Friends there. See friends.
Oh, now I've got it. Eh, ah, means heart. Friends in our hearts.
Heart.
Oh, so that's what it meant.
Friends. Same heart. Clayton. Lose heart. No heart. No see friends. No heart. No friends.
Sorry about what I said.
I'm sorry too. Yeah, all for one, huh? but sure not the king's.
I think someone has a new admirer.
No. This would kill me.
Ah, yes, interspecies relationships. Always a good joke. Yeah, I don't even want to know how that would work. Would it be a duckilla or a... Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, important scene here.
What drew the Heartless to that world?
The hunter lured them there. It was his lust for power that was the bait. But it seems the bait was too tasty for his own good.
Yeah, he got chopped instead.
A weak-hearted fool like him stood no chance against the Heartless. But the boy is a problem. He found one of the keyholes.
Fear not, it will take him ages to find the rest. Besides, he remains blissfully unaware of our other plan.
Yes, the princesses.
They are falling into our hands, one by one. Speaking of which...
So I guess we now know where Alice went. So real quick before we continue here with the ending of Deep Jungle, I just want to bring up an interesting little factoid. So if you went the other way on the world map, if you'd gone to the bottom world and then gone to Deep Jungle, and you haven't gone to Wonderland yet, you might be wondering, does that cutscene trigger at this point? And the answer is yes, that cutscene will always trigger at the end of Deep Jungle, which means that if you didn't go to Wonderland, the cutscene will still show up. So now you're probably thinking the next question is, what do you see if you don't see Alice? And surprisingly, they covered that, because I tried that once to see what the game would do. And if you didn't go to Wonderland yet, you'll see Snow White instead of Alice. So very clever, Square. Very clever to do that. So yeah, they explained a little bit about why we didn't see the Heartless in the early sections of this level and why Clayton didn't really talk so much at the end. Kind of lost his heart. So, well, guess we better get going. Where's your ship anyway? Well, not too far. Sora, Tarzan, friends. Sora obtained Jungle Key. Oh, there's a story to tell you with that in a second. Upgrade the Keyblade with keychains. Different keychains will add different effects to the Keyblade. Access to the equipment menu to use a keychain. And I believe we'll also be learning Red Trinity. Yes, we learned a new Trinity marker. Another fun story with that, but you'll have to wait till the next episode to hear that one. But I will tell you the story with the Jungle Key. The gummy block that came out of that glowing hole. It's not like the others. I wonder what it's used for. I don't know. Maybe Leon will know. He might. Back to Traverse Town then? I want to be pilot. Hey, stop it. Oh, come on, I'm the Keyblade Master. I don't care who you are, no. Here we go again. Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to show you right now because it doesn't put me back in the menu, but that gummy ship, the gummy we found is the twin to this gummy. So technically what you can do now, you can go back to Traverse Town. You got to go back through Wonderland, though, to get there, which is annoying. But when you go there, you technically can do the next step in Traverse Town because there's a return visit there. However, you kind of want to finish this one, too, before you go back here. Just organized order and stuff like that. But yeah, that ending gummy triggered that thing now to open here. But you still have to go to this world. Secondly, the thing about the keychain. So you're not going to see it right now, but in the next part, I will show it as soon as we start me equipping it. So the Jungle Key is basically a new Keyblade. So at this point, we've just been moving around with the standard Keyblade, which is called the Kingdom Key. However, there are other Keyblades that you can equip, and you usually get them when you beat certain worlds. We didn't get one in Wonderland because it's actually hidden away behind a Trinity marker we're not going to get till pretty much the late endgame. However, we got one now. So when I first played Kingdom Hearts, I must have shut the game off directly after doing it, and I totally forgot to equip Jungle Key. I ended up forgetting about this and not realizing what the keychains were for the entire game. I played my first time on Kingdom Hearts, the very first time I played Kingdom Hearts, I got all the way to the very last level, the very last couple of things with the final boss, with Kingdom Key only, and I had no idea that there were other keychains, and I know that sounds incredibly stupid that I didn't realize it, but yes, I played the entire game with Kingdom Key. That's actually a trophy on this collection, to play the entire game without changing your equipment, which means you'd have to play the game with Kingdom Key, just that. You can't change it to anything else, which means you're stuck with the standard stats it has, which is kind of annoying because usually when you get a new Keyblade, it basically raises your strength up for free. It's like a bonus. So yeah, I played through a good chunk of this entire game with Kingdom Key on normal mode, my first time playing through this game. Let's just say there was a lot of grinding, there was a lot of cursing, and there was a lot of controller snappage inducing moments towards the end game where some of the bosses are incredibly annoying. So just a fair warning, equipped keychains, they're your friends, they're your buddies, your pals. Do it, equipped keychains. So I think on that helpful little PSA message, I think that's what we're going to call it a break here. Again, this was another long episode. Told you it was going to get longer as we progress further in because the worlds get a little bit more expansive and a little bit bigger. However, I say that now and again, I'm telling you, it's just one big return of whatever I say coming back to bite me in the ass. I just said we're going to have a couple of big episodes, and the next episode we do is going to be one episode. It's just going to be one episode. So this whole world here that we don't know what it is, it's going to be one episode because it's kind of short. Probably shorter than Wonderland was. So trust me, we can do it in one episode. It's not going to be a problem. So thanks a lot for watching, and I hope to see you guys on the next part.